So as I understand it, Sikhism was born with a Hindu founder. What did Sikhism offer which Hinduism didn't, and what is the fundamental difference today?
Yes. Okay, how it started. Look, if you look at the Guru Granth Sahib, there is so much mention of the Hindu gods and goddesses, like Hari, etc., will appear again and again. So you can see that it's strongly charged by Hindu ideology. Now, what Guru Nanak did, which is, look, first of all, the most important thing I tell all the youngsters this: watch out. If a personality talks about religion or God or spirituality from first an encounter, first an experience, reliable. If he's just doing book learning and just kind of, representing what you studied in the books in front of you and saying, oh, it doesn't carry weight. First an encounter is essential part. Now, if you look at the story of Guru Nanak, he had a marvelous spiritual experience that transformed him. So it's a very clear signal that here is a spiritual giant. So what did he do? In fact, every major mystic of the Hindu tradition, when they have a spiritual experience, they will try and present the ideas of the religion they belong to in a format suited to kind of address the needs of the time. Now, in the time of Guru Nanak, there were serious issues already. For example, Hinduism has a habit of getting corrupted very easily. There are all these gods and goddesses and these ideas of worshipping all these various images, and it had become very much artificial, mechanical, meaningless, ritualistic, and he said this is becoming a clutter. So he produced this idea of God without form. So all these gods and goddesses, he put them on the back burner. So he, in a way, kind of produced an idea of monotheism in Hindu which is without form, only with name but no form. So in a way, he tried to tidy up what Hinduism is kind of struggling by removing a lot of clutter that he thought is blocking the spiritual heart of Hinduism. And of course, that religion became, if you like, this idea of Sikhism. Sikhism means studying, learning. Be a Sikh means study, learn spirituality. So it's a very marvelous, again, another great thing that you see in Guru Nanak's life is this. You see, there were two fighting forces in India, Hinduism and Islam. And they were at loggerheads, and there was tremendous bloodshed, tremendous animosity. Here is this particular great master of recent India who said, let's try and reconcile. He went out of his way to see the goodness of the Hindu tradition and the goodness of the Muslim tradition and try and unify them. So he would criticize the Muslims when they say, oh, you can't, you can only, point in one direction. He said, no, God is in every direction. Why one direction? And he criticized Hindus saying, oh, you are offering, this water to the sun, because they were going in the river and doing this ritual, offering water to the sun. He said, then he turned his back and said, I'm offering water to my farm. He said, how can this water reach the farm? He said, see, this is exactly what you're doing. So this kind of meaningless ritual that he observed, he would criticize the Hindu rituals as well as the Muslim rituals. He was trying to reconcile a very difficult task. He tried. And the rest of the gurus paid with their lives trying to do this. They lost their lives trying to somehow, in a way, a lot of these gurus gave up their lives to protect Hinduism. Incredible story. And I must be very frank, the Hindus have not repaid the debt they owe to the Sikhs. Really, they were paying with their life to try and protect the Hindus. And somehow the Hindus have not realized that this debt has to be repaid to the Sikhs.